I'm in Dallas for the start of REITWorld 2011, NAREIT's annual convention. I'm joined by Dean Jernigan, the CEO of CubeSmart. Dean, your company recently went through a major rebranding. What was the impetus behind the changing of the name to CubeSmart, and what do you feel that it says about the company?
Well, we have two primary reasons. The first, we're a B2C company, and so our name is very important to our consumers. It's very important when they find us on the internet. It's important that our name is not confusing, especially with other storage operators, and that was our biggest problem. The name had no protection. We were not protected by the Patent and Trademark Office or at any state level either. And people were starting to take advantage of that. So we determined that we had perhaps as much as $2 million a year in revenue lost to people who had a name either exactly like ours in some cases or very similar. So that was the motivating primary reason. But the second reason is important as well, and that is we've changed our business plan over the last 2 years. After the Great Recession, toward the end of the Great Recession, we went out to our customers and basically said, look, we know your business plan is changing. How can you help us? How can we help you? And they gave us a lot of good ideas. And so we changed our business plan. And today we're all about providing services. So the use store it name, our old brand, really didn't work anymore with our new service offering to our customers.
And picking up on the customer service side of it, you mentioned on your website that is such an important focus of what you're doing, and you're offering more mobile technologies, enhanced product offerings. Is the customer service side of the storage industry something you see as kind of lacking as a whole across the industry?
Well, it always has, and it really hasn't been necessary up until now. With the advent of Google and other search engines, we were quickly becoming a commodity. Our space looked no different than our competitors. If the customer was somewhat ambivalent to location, then we were a commodity. And so what we have done, and this is in concert with our customers, as they told us exactly what they needed, we're now offering really a menu of services and amenities at our facilities that clearly distinguish us from our competitors. And so I'm happy to say today we're no longer commodity company offering a commodity service.
So the old model of offering garage space is no longer the business. Is this a trend that you expect to keep going, the kind of the changing evolution of what people look for in a self-storage company?
Well, let me just correct one thing. I think the garage space business is still a viable business. It's just that your pricing is going to be difficult. I think there are plenty of people out there who want the cheapest price. They want a simple unit, and they're going to be there normally for a short period of time. I'm happy for others to have that business. We're looking more toward the commercial customer who need and would like to have these additional services that they're willing to pay for. And so I see that as the future.
And the last question I have for you, what are the two biggest macroeconomic trends that you're looking at for 2012 that'll have an impact on your business?
You know, I said coming out of the Great Recession that I thought it was going to be a long, slow road back to recovery, and I think that's exactly what we're experiencing. I think we see more of that next year. I think I'd like to see more construction. I'd like to see the housing market come back. I don't think it is. I'd like to see our economy improve greatly. I don't think it is. But there's a silver lining in there for the four public companies that they're in the storage space, and that is we're about consolidation now. Those of us who have capital, who have access to the capital markets, are buying assets like we've really never been able to buy in recent years. And also, as we get larger, we're going to have more opportunity to attract customers through the internet, through internet spend with Google and whatnot, with our marketing departments, that the small entrepreneur just doesn't have those resources. And so consolidation, both at the operational level and at the ownership level, is happening as we speak.
Dean, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
For more on this and other news and analysis from REITWorld 2011, be sure to visit REIT.com.